Oh, I look so beat up. I look so bad. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I like to vlog because yeah. Don't mind the fact that like I'm like losing hair. Oh, it's fine. What is under here? There's something. Feel it. But I've had such a chaotic month. Oh my lord. I need to tell you all about it. So beginning of the month, it was actually really fun. I went to Minnesota and I hung out with my friends, or my family I mean, and also look how nice my hair looks. That was really awesome. I saw some nice fireworks. Look at how cute this is. Look what I did. And so that was really nice actually. Decided that I wanted to take some alone time, so I just started kind of reflecting, and I was just thinking about like the past few months, and I was like, maybe, because I have really bad anxiety, like really bad anxiety, and I was like, I think that I need to start praying more often, and I need to more like know how to like control myself and control about what I think about, you know, because I feel like who you are always depends on your mindset, and you need to have a good mindset to be happy. So I was just being like, everything's gonna be okay. And it was nice. I hung out with my best friend a whole lot, and that was super nice, and everything was going great. I was playing Roblox every day, watching TV every day. So my mom like met this guy, right? And my mom does not have the best taste in men at all. She has a terrible, terrible taste in men. So when she like brought him around, also, this is the thing. So she met him a few months ago, and he was my mom's friend's work friend, and he was living with us. And I was like, oh, this is suspicious. And I was like, oh, I bet they're dating in secret. Just wait for it. So they're like dating, I guess. Okay, cool. You know, I don't really know this guy. I mean, he seems sweet, actually. I don't want to say that, but, you know, I don't know him. And knowing my mom's taste in guys, I didn't know what to think. But I feel like he might genuinely be, like, a good guy, you know? He took me shopping because I was kind of having a bad week and stuff, because there was, like, some other, like, personal things that happened. And I got this really nice sweatshirt and these new shoes, and they're so cute. They're, like, all pink and everything. And I got a bunch of gift cards. That was from my stepmom. I got a bunch of gift cards to go to the mall. So I did. I'll tell you about that later. I did end up going to the mall, but that wasn't until I went back to my dad's. Girl called me up and she's like, come over to my house. Let's like have a slumber party. And I did. And I love her, by the way. She's the sweetest human in the entire world. I love her, and I love her mom, and I love her dad, and I love her cats. I love them so much. So we went to her house, and that was really fun. And we went to Worlds of Fun, which was so fun because it started raining and pouring on us. And this is when it gets good. My mom picks us up, right? And we're in the car, and she goes, so I'm getting married tomorrow. My face, literally, I look back at Charlie. Excuse me? Something different. I kind of want to switch schools. So I did. And it kind of sucks because I'm not like super close with everyone that I did meet, and which was like the whole reason I was going to transfer schools. But I'm excited to meet more people, you know? I'm excited to like, not necessarily in like a, like, oh, I'm going to meet so many people. Like, not like in like a romantic way. I'm just genuinely like, I'm excited to make friends and stuff. Like more friends, because I have friends. But I'm saying like meet more friends and hang out with them and have fun and stuff. But I'm probably not going to date a whole lot. Because like, I don't know, dating's just never been my thing, you know? I've like dated like one like serious relationship, and you know, but like not, you know, I just think that I have really good grades and I should keep those grades up, and I should focus on that, because especially since I'm gonna be a junior. And so junior, I've heard like some crazy things about junior year being like kind of difficult, right? You don't know who's going to leave your life. Like, you can never be so sure of anything. That's why you have to keep hope, though, because, you know, let's say you are going through whatever you're going through. I can guarantee you in the next 5 years, more than like 50%, more than like 60% of that has changed. Whether it's for the worse or the better, things always change. Life is always changing. Everything is always changing. You know, you never know who, maybe you had a boyfriend and you got, you know, like you guys were like super toxic and you broke up and you were like, I hate you, blah, you know, and then like you're like, oh, we're never gonna talk to him again, like it was terrible, and he's like never want to talk to you again, you never want to talk to him again, and then like 50 years later you're like old and your husband just died and you're like, I'm gonna go to the coffee shop, and then look who's there, that boy you dated when you were 22, and he is, or maybe there's a friend you have and you guys stop being friends, and then you see her 7 years later at the club and you guys become best friends again. Like, you never know what might happen. You never know who's going to leave your life. You never know who's going to come back. You never, the world is so big yet so small. Like, I think about it, like you never know anything, and you just have to accept things and move on. And I love to preach that, but I'm so terrible at like actually doing that, you know. And sometimes you just have to let go, and it doesn't mean that they don't care, it doesn't mean that you don't care, it doesn't mean that anybody doesn't care. It just necessarily means that like it's time for your life to move forward, and that's okay. And maybe it has completely changed, but like, you had those memories and you should be happy that you had those happy memories. You should be happy that you had that time that you spent with him. You should be happy that you had that connection. You should be happy that you fell in love. You should be happy that you had such a best friend. You should be happy that you have all these things with these people, and it's better than that than to never have them at all. And you never know what someone is going through. You can be so sure that someone hates you and that they want to forget you and that they don't care for you at all, and maybe they're
Hi, Airey.
Hi, Liam.
Hi.
Hi, Liam, come here.
Yeah?
Come. You got a haircut?
Yes.
Oh yeah, come show the camera. Come show the camera. Oh, you look awesome. Come
What
here,
are you
come here.
doing?
Are you ready for your birthday party tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh yeah. You can think that someone is showing you that they don't care. You can be so sure that, oh, they don't care. They never loved me. They never liked me. We were never best friends. I never meant anything to them. But you don't know. You will never probably know. Maybe you will, and maybe one day they'll reach out, but you will never know. And that's okay. You don't know what they're going through. And maybe you don't need to know. It's not your business. You never know what they're thinking, what they're going through. And it's especially if you're young, they're being selfish, and that's okay. That's not bad. It's not bad to be selfish at all. Especially, I think, when you're my age. And that's why when like I lose friends, I do kind of freak out about it, but I have to tell myself that it's okay. Because like, it's okay for them to be selfish and want to give time for themselves, want to change who they're around, want to do things differently. Like, they're growing up and they're in a place where they're figuring out their emotions, they're figuring out their body, they're figuring out their family, they're figuring out what they want to be, who they are. Like, you know, like showing you that they don't care. They probably do, but, and maybe one day they will care, and maybe they don't right now, but they are going through things, and you are not gonna be the thing that is on their mind. what is in their mind is what is best for them in this moment. And in that moment, maybe they're not ready for a relationship. Maybe they're just not ready to have, maybe they're ready to move on and find people with different interests, you know? Maybe you don't have the same interests. Maybe they want to find like friends with the same interest, or maybe your friendship just isn't working out for them, or maybe they just don't want to have a really close friend right now. Maybe they want to be alone. Maybe, you know, maybe they're focusing on themselves and the things that they're going through, or maybe they're just under pressure. Maybe they're depressed or they're anxious and they're feeling the feelings you're feeling, and they don't need to tell you any of that, because it's not your business. No matter how close you are, it is not your business, because it is not your life. And what's your business is who you are, and your personality, and what you're gonna do in life, and how you choose to react, because you cannot control anybody. And something like my grandma, because, you know, I love my grandma, so I'm gonna talk about my grandma, told me is you put your arms in front of you. What you can fit in there is what you can control. And the only thing you can really fit in here is yourself. You can only control yourself. And you have to control how you react to things. And I preach this, but I'm not good at it at all. I'm the biggest hypocrite to everything I say, you know? I've been the person who freaks out because I've gotten broken up with, or someone stopping friends with me. And I know that nobody's perfect. Everyone's gonna make their mistakes, and everyone's gonna be selfish, and everyone's gonna handle things differently. And I'll never hate them. But I'm also need to find peace and happiness in being alone, happiness in being by myself, happiness in just how life is, you know? Because maybe I won't get into that college, maybe I won't get into that career, maybe I won't get into that relationship, maybe I won't keep those friends, maybe I won't stay in this state, but I don't know, because my journey is still going on, and my path is long. Everything will be okay. So thanks for listening to me talk. Good night.